New at 5, a former scout for the Tennessee Titans is accused of first-degree murder. Prosecutors say he killed his girlfriend and her unborn child. A grand jury indicted Blaze Taylor, and he was arrested by a team of U.S. Marshals. Taylor is the son of former UT football assistant coach Trooper Taylor. The 27-year-old is accused of poisoning his girlfriend. Investigators say it happened last March, and she was pregnant with their baby. Taylor called 911 on February 25th of 2023, claiming that his girlfriend was suffering an allergic reaction. Authorities say they couldn't interview her before she died on March 6th. A Nashville grand jury indicted Taylor after months of investigation. After the death of his girlfriend, Taylor moved west to coach football at Utah State. Authorities now plan to escort him back to Tennessee to face the murder charge. New at 5.
Street, my man, there you have it, dog.
Bro.
Another crazy episode as the football spins, dog. What is going on, man?
You know Trooper Taylor?
Actually, I do know Trooper Taylor. I know him. I didn't know that was his son till I saw this clip. I didn't realize that was his son, but yeah, I know Trooper Taylor well, man. I had some recruiting stuff with him with a recruit we had that ended up going to Auburn while he was there. So yeah, man, Trooper Taylor.
That's a dark start to the show, bro. It's kind of sinister, ain't it, bro?
Hey, we on Hayes Street, dog. Ain't no telling what you get on Hayes Street, man. Right now, hey, the Hayes Street G5 has landed in Colorado, and we're gonna talk about it. As you can see, it's snowing up here. My dog got his hoodie on. I got my t-shirt on because I'm from the crib. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the building on Hayes Street, man. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. We are dual streaming this on Coach Hayes Football as well as Footballville.
Yes, sir.
And like I say, man, just enjoy. It's a Friday, and we here, man. But like I said, it's February of 23, so this over a year ago. This happened. I guess he just got indicted for this deal, man. But that's crazy. Another situation. You know, we don't know the motive, but he said pregnant girlfriend. I think he got charged with 2 counts of murder for the young lady and the baby.
Right.
And so, bro, I don't know what these cats be thinking about, dog. This bring me back to Ray Caruth for some reason. This bring me back to Ray Caruth, dog.
I know what they're thinking about, but I don't see how you go. I don't see. I understand what he's thinking about, you know what I'm saying, but I don't see how you take the thought that far, you know what I'm saying? That's all. I get it, I understand, you know what I'm saying. I done been in some sticky, icky situations where it was like, maybe if I just
you just want to pull out the eraser, huh?
Maybe if I just but I don't see how I get that far. When you go ahead and purchase the rat poison. That's too much.
But Ray Crew, my bad. Looking at J Dub, what's up with y'all, man? We're gonna give a shout out to in a second, but poisoning somebody is real sinister, dog, because that takes time. Like, I don't know if he just put a bunch of whatever it was. We just all speculating, but if you're gonna poison her slowly over time and she's got your child,
right?
Bro, yeah, dog. He gonna get a death penalty, dog. Because that's beyond premeditated. Like premeditated, like, boy, she pissed me off. I'm thinking about it. I'm finna go over there, and I go, bro, you done set up there and take that, baby. Take that, baby. Nah, yeah. And if he, I'll just say this since it's alleged, but he's been indicted. He don't need to sit there for years. Go in and hit him in the vein right quick.
Do they even do that anymore?
Oh yeah, death penalty.
Yeah.
In Florida, we got rid of old Sparky now. We used to have the electric chair. They got rid of the electric chair. They said it was inhumane. So they got what you call it, man, lethal injection now. But
right.
I don't know, dog. Let me ask you a quick question. Let's go a little crazy. Let's go a little crazy. It's Friday. Let's go a little crazy street.
Okay, go shoot it.
Should somebody who did something sinister as this have some humanity?
Say it again.
Should somebody who did something as sinister as this, or someone, I won't say him because he hasn't been convicted yet, but
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about these red-handed death penalty cases. Should they have, I'm just asking, should they have some humanity to their death, even though they're being put to death? Should they be able to be put to sleep first and then they stop their heart? Or should they feel it on?
Okay, for the people that went to public school, right? Explain. Should they what? should it be easy? You trying to say? Like, should it be?
Yes. It's like, they say inhumane conditions. What I mean is they say the electric chair because there's a point where you're still alive and you're going through the convulsions and you're feeling it. When you get the lethal injection, they put you actually go to sleep first, just like you were going to go into surgery or whatever else.
And you just wake up dead. And you just wake up dead.
You don't wake up dead, but you wake up. You don't wake up dead, but you wake up as one of them gates. I don't know which gate you at. I don't know if you hit the elevator and went down or went up. But
you just wake up gone. You just wake up gone.
No, you woke up like this. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, where we at? God dang, boy. Somebody cut the air conditioner on, boy.
Really joking about this? What's going on?
No, I'm asking. I'm just saying.
Should they or what? What you mean? Should they have some humanity? Should it be humane? What you saying? It should be a firing squad? What are we getting at here? What?
No, right. What I'm saying is for people who do things this crazy, should they have the right to be put to death in a peaceful manner? Because the person the person they killed didn't go in a peaceful manner. An eye for an eye. Thank you, LMV. Everybody like to quote the Bible. An eye for an eye.
I
quote it when it's convenient.
I think.
I mean, if you don't want to answer, I get it. But for example, man, you worked in the prison system. You've been around some stone cold killers. Do you think that dude, even though he may go in there, he was remorseful and X, Y, and Z, but you got people out here. What was that young boy's name in Miami named King, the little boy King?
King Carter.
King Carter. He out there playing in the front yard, get shot. He probably didn't pass away peacefully and peaceful. He probably suffered. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm asking. I know we're going way left. We're gonna talk about Shedeur in the cold weather in a second, but
I think okay, so I worked in the jail. I worked in Dade County Jail, and I seen a few murderers come through, like famous ones. The Facebook killer. I seen the little boy that shot the Asian girl at the nail shop, the little baby. I seen the little boy that was wrestling with his little sister and slammed her the wrong way, killed her, put her under the bed. I think. I was there in Miami when the Jamaican guy came through that killed his wife and tried to kill his kids and was chopping them up with a machete, tried to kill all of them. Dog, this is what I found out, dog. Like, to us, we're hearing a story. Man meets girl, man kills girl and daughter. Eye for an eye, he killed her. He should get it back. But man, sometimes talking to these dudes, and you start hearing the story and you like, oh, that ain't as black and white as we as we thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like unless you were there, right? You can't really understand why would somebody try to kill a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we write it off. It's crazy. We put it in a crazy box. And in our minds, we imagine a man going crazy, turning green, and start killing his family. You know what I'm saying? But man, I mean, what if it's more complicated than that? What if he didn't want to see his rivals cut his family heads off one by one and he shot them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
I've
those
heard
are
some
different.
crazy.
No, but those are so okay. Those are different. I can agree. Like for
Yeah,
example,
but you would never think of that. Like, you would never think, you would never think that. Damn, I ain't think of that. I didn't think that he was in a room and people was going to kill his family anyway, and he decided to do it. Like Kaiser Sose or some shit.
okay, I get where you're coming from. That like circumstance. Like for example, if you kill someone, and I guess they give you the death penalty, but we're talking about heinous crimes. Like I'm talking about. You know, for example, you brought up the young boy that was wrestling with a sister and he killed her. No,
Uh-huh.
I don't think that was intentional. Now, of course, he didn't get a death penalty. Usually, death penalty cases are for the most extreme deals, all right, and usually for heinous acts, lack of care in the world, remorse, and all that other stuff. For example,
Right.
them dudes that go nuts in the dude that killing up their whole family and they going off, or they over there taunting. Like they gang dudes that they rivals up and they taunting the family that you done killed the cat. And I get it. That dude may have killed some folks. I get it. But he got what he deserved. If that was the case, this dude that's on trial killed him for killing them other people, and he went in an agonizing way.
Right.
All I'm saying is I don't have no mercy, dog. Even if it was me. I may be praying, please, y'all don't do me like that. But I have to understand. I mean, I like you, but I have to respect it.
Remember the story where the guy woke up in the middle of the night and girlfriend was in the bathroom using the toilet and he shot her? And it was a huge case. It went on for a long time. In the middle of the night, shot her, killed her, and I think he got off. Shot through the door. He thought somebody had broken in the house. You know what I'm saying? And when you hear the story, you like, man, what?
That's real though.
You don't want to buy it, right? You don't want to buy it, right? Right? Yeah. But could you imagine being in his shoes, right? Knowing he loved his girlfriend to death, he didn't try to kill her, and for some reason really thought somebody was in the house for what reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I've seen it from the other side.
But you're talking about that kind of case. I'm talking about heinous killings. I'm talking about you slice up your wife and your son in the bed. These are heinous. Not that you made a mistake. You thought somebody broke in. What? That's not heinous. I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Kill it. Yes.
Well, because all I'm trying to tell you is, Hayes, it's hard to judge. Because you're really ever going to get the guy saying, yeah, I woke up that morning, felt like taking out a few people. You're really going to get that.
I get it, but killing somebody, dog, in that manner, there is no explanation for doing that, dog.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see how you get there? But sometimes, like what I'm saying is that it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge if you wasn't there. He may very well even walk in there and be like, I did it, right? But maybe he had to do it. Maybe the dude he owed $100,000 came in there and made him do it. Like, dog, I've heard enough crazy stories, right? So I was like, okay, I see why people go to trial.
But those circumstances are different than heinous crimes, Street. I don't think we understanding each other. Like, we're talking about a Jeffrey Dahmer who killing people and eating folks.
Yeah, you can. Now that was clear.
Yeah, but we're talking heinous crime. I'm not talking about I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I'd rather do it at my hand instead of the hand of the Mexican cartel. I'm talking about a dude come in and cut his whole
life. So Jeffrey Dahmer, right? You're saying that he should get laid to rest how?
The most inhumane possible.
And who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? There's no Reaper. There's no Grim Reaper on the staff at the Dade County Jail.
Yes, it is. The same dudes in Tallahassee, they used to flip the switch on old Sparky.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So the guy that has to do that, right?
Okay. There was a guy that did it.
Right. I think it's inhumane for him too. I think you know what I'm saying? Like, Of course it is. Hey, what the fuck? Like,
I told you we're gonna get messy. It's Friday.
hey, you looking like, hey man, went to work today, man. Switch on 2 or 3 people.
If that's your job, you chose that job.
Yeah,
Street, you chose that job. You don't have to be the executioner. You don't want your.
I'm
It's
just
no
saying.
different. Hold on,
I'm
it's
just
no
saying.
different. It's no different than the doctor is the one who actually inserts the needle into the arm. He knows that needle is going to be the needle that kills that guy. And in my sense, that guy has the same job.
Yeah, and he also has to go home with that and live with that. So
And quit. Find somebody else. Or let a family member do it. Bro, I wouldn't care. I'm just saying.
You still okay? So for the people who believe in God and think they're gonna die and go to some pearly gates, you don't think you got an answer for that? For the people who believe this,
all right.
You don't think when you wake up dead?
I got a better one for you.
I got have to explain.
I got a better one. Give it to one of them stone cold dudes on death row.
It was paying good. It was 25 hours, God.
All right. I'm with you. So guess what then? Guess what? Give it to one of them stone cold killers on death row, and we'll give you the plush sale if you do it. Because they going to. Somebody out there gonna do it.
Somebody, yeah. I don't think of Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't think he should receive humanity. I agree. I don't. I'm just saying, like, there's no Grim Reaper. They ain't like you could call him. And there's no Reaper on the staff where he gonna come around with his black dress on and they call a Reaper, man. Tell him he got 3 jobs to do today, and he come up to the state prison, and you got a Reaper there.
Yeah, street. Yes, they are.
It's a real person that got to do it.
I know, and we got them every day. If y'all don't think the United States got assassins, and y'all don't think all the other countries got people that do that kind of stuff, there's some cold-blooded folks in this world.
I was a Marine, Hayes. I know.
Why are you saying they don't exist? They exist
because they do deal in the end. They do deal with it when they're young and they're gun ho. They want to be snipers, and that's all they want to do. Listen. There are people that don't want to be in the office in the Marine Corps. They want to be in the field with a rifle in their hand, a scope, sniping people.
That's right.
Yeah, they don't. They don't want to break. I came in here to defend my country. I'm here to kill.
I get it.
So you're right. There are people that are like that, but I think in the end, when they look back, right, when that gung ho shit over, they still have to deal with the fact that they've looked through that scope and took out 30 people. You know what I'm saying? You don't forget it. It don't go away.
So I'm going to tell you what I know about this. When they used to do firing squads, they have maybe 5-7 people up there, but only one of them has a real bullet in the gun. So they never know exactly who made the fatal shot.
Oh, there you go. That's the reason they did that. There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's a reason. I get it. Right?
I get it. But also, every night, all 7 of them dudes thinking, am I the one who pulled it? Was it mine?
But they ain't got to take it, though. They ain't got to own up to it, though. So that's
many other ways. But there's many other ways to do it that don't have to be at the hands of a human being.
Yeah.
You ask me, I duct tape his ass to a tree in the Everglades and leave him there. And let the bees and mosquitoes and
put some barbecue sauce on him.
Whatever.
Put a little blood. Put some barbecue sauce on him. Put some hot dogs in his pocket.
Bro, if something like that ever happened to my family, I don't have no understanding, Daryl Streeter. I have none. On some King Carter, your kid out there playing in the front yard. I have none.
Well, you do it then.
If it's my family member, I ain't got no problem. Well, you want to press the button, pull the trigger, or hit the switch? Which one? What are we talking here? I ain't got no problem. None.
Nah, I don't think Dahmer. Nah, I think Dahmer could have. Yeah, they could have put Dahmer at the bottom of a mountain and just rolled the boulder down.
How about tie him to the boulder and roll it down the hill?
But we far from Shedeur not wanting to play in the snow next year, are we?
Yeah, we got real messy. All right, let's go. let's get into this, man, real quick. So Blaze Taylor, Donnie C says, and I may be wrong. I ain't never been on a firing squad.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. One doesn't have a real bullet. I don't understand why that would be. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm trying to find the logic. Why would 6 have a real bullet and 1 not?
Maybe
he
missed what you were saying.
I was saying that, it's 5 guys up there. One of them has the real bullet. I don't know, man. Who cares? At the end of the day, he's
right. So nobody can say they have death blood on their hands, is what he's saying. Like there's no way to tell who actually delivered the side, and now you can go home and pray to baby Jesus and get saved and do whatever you got to do.
Reasonable doubt. Look it up. I'll look it up, Donnie. See, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'll look it up. One thing about me, I don't have no problem saying I was wrong, dog.
What is he saying? What is he trying to do?
What I said was, let's just take 5, for example. There were 5 sniper guys in a firing squad. Okay. And what I said was only 1 of the 5 had a real bullet.
Right.
The others did not. He's saying wrong. Only one doesn't have a real bullet. So I guess he's saying the remaining have real bullets. Only 1 does not.
Why? Why?
Maybe he's right. He could be right. I don't know.
Why would only 1 not?
So they could all say, am I the one that doesn't have it? I guess it's tomato. It's saying, am I the one that didn't have the real bullet? Or you're saying, am I the one that had the real bullet? I think it's a glass full, half empty, half full situation. I think that's kind of what I may be wrong, bro. But I'll look it up and we'll definitely talk about it.
So they can always be like, nah, I ain't never killed nobody. I didn't have a bullet. You know what I'm saying? At least you got that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's what they say, 6 in one hand and half a dozen in the other. I think I got that one right. So it's 6. I'm just saying, I think we're saying the same thing. It's just in reverse. Like you say, reasonable doubt. So it could be, I think it's reasonable doubt either way. But however, it's like saying 2 and 3. 2 of y'all got real bullets and 3 of y'all don't. Which 2 had real bullets? Which one? I don't know, dog. But Donnie C, shout out to you. Appreciate you, dog. OG Kane in the building. Paula Harvey, what's up with your numbers? King David, what's going on with you? LNV in the building. J.TV. Give a couple of shout outs here before we get deep into this topic today. J Dub, Christopher Dukes. Anybody over on your side of the street I'm missing here?
Shout out to LNV. LNV got that thing popping last night, didn't she? Shout out to OG Kane. OG Kane up in this book.
OG. 195 people in the building. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We are on Hayes Street. We are in Colorado. And the topic of today is Deion Sanders does not want Shedur Sanders playing for a cold NFL team, meaning a team up north that plays in the cold weather. Street, what's your take on this when you first heard it? Came across the ticker, which probably about 5 or 6 hours ago, I assume.
I think what he's saying is obvious. His son's a quarterback. I want my son playing in the cold. I think he have a better shot choking that rock around in Miami, in Texas, in somewhere where there's a dome. But what's going to happen is the fact that he said it is going to open up a whole bunch of other doors of speculation and you know what I'm saying?
So here's the question. Is he wrong?
No, he's not wrong.
Is he right?
I think he is right. My son played quarterback. I don't want him throwing the ball in Chicago.
I just asked because I've been looking at some message boards and stuff, and you've been hearing a lot of different takes on it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to something that happened previously, which everybody knows, but the message boards out there were saying he should be lucky he getting drafted. Well, first of all, I think he's gonna get drafted regardless, even if he wasn't Deion Sanders' son, but he was still that person. His name could be Shedur Johnson. If he was the same kid, he would be getting drafted. I think he has the talent definitely to be a draft. Now, is he going to be the number 1 pick? I don't know, but I know he's definitely a round 1 pick. I can say that with, I believe 100%, 110% certainty. Now, is he the number 1 pick overall? I don't know. Might be number 2. Who knows? But anyhow, I say all that to say because we saw a situation in Eli Manning that was drafted by the San Diego Chargers. He didn't want to go there, and he later got traded on to the New York Giants. Because here's the next question. Now, here's a great question. Shedur Sanders, being the person he is, father, does great with marketing and social media and all of that stuff. And for all y'all NFL cats, just relax for a second. What if he does get drafted to the New York Giants, which is the largest media market in the world? Is that a deal breaker? Like, oh, we could play in the cold if we go to the Giants.
Oh, it ain't nothing you could do about it anyway.
He could. They could do what Eli Manning them did. We're not going to San Diego.
What did they do?
San Diego Chargers drafted him, and they said no, we're not coming. So they ended up trading them later.
Okay, I mean, but help the people out who don't completely understand, like, how does that work? They can say, "Hey, we're not coming," right?
Mm-hmm.
But how? What was the deciding factor for it to change for them?
What do you mean? Like, he wasn't going. He said, "I'm not going." So they drafted him, and then they traded him off. I don't know what they traded him for. It's been too long. I don't remember.
They didn't have to though, right? They just
you don't have
right,
to,
right,
but
right.
he also don't have to show up. He's not obligated to show up. He ain't signed nothing. It ain't like the military draft.
I would love to see how that plays out. I would love to see how that play out. Like,
you
if
don't
it
have
just
to
played itself out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like a job, Street. You go apply for a job. They offer you a job, and you say, "No, I'm good. Never mind. I'm not going. I don't want to work there. I'd rather work at Home Depot instead of Lowe's." I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have to. I know. See, we think we have to go, but he doesn't. He doesn't have to go.
But the team that drafts you has the rights to you.
No, he hasn't signed anything.
So
I don't know.
Right,
know.
Right. I would love to know how that play out.
I think they ended up trading him. They did trade him to the Giants, but I don't know the details. Fact checkers in this chat, give us some details for y'all. Remember, what happened? What did they trade him to the Giants for? So please, y'all get on your stuff and let us know. Obasi says, so why did he go to Colorado then? See, y'all trying, boy, look here, boy. Y'all be trying to throw the rock and hide the hand. Nope.
They be trying, dog.
Reggie says, Coach Hayes, does the Sanders name carry much weight as the Mannings? What do you think?
I think it's a weight. I don't think it's a weight thing if you're saying, Hayes, hey man, I don't want to go. I'm not coming. I don't think I can do it weight. I think I would love to see how that play out. Like, do they just put you on ice? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. So I guess here's my real question, and I'm gonna ask it to the chat. Yes or no? Y'all throw it in the chat. Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime, aka Deion Sanders, does not want Shedeur to go to a cold climate NFL team. Understandable. That don't mean it's not gonna happen. But if he had to go to one, do you think the New York Giants, because of the media market, do you think that would be a reason he'll say he would break the deal? I say yes. That he gonna be like, my son could be in Times Square on big 1,000-foot doggone billboards that light up and shine. He could be wearing the Rolex right there. He got Tiffany cufflinks and everything else. He have all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, that would definitely be great. That'll be great. That's a great market for him. I think I'm gonna go light on this. I think what he was saying is just a thought. Like, I think he's having a conversation with somebody and he's saying it, right? But when it gets printed, it turns into something a lot bigger. A lot
Deion Sanders.
Right.
Yeah. Bro, he's Deion Sanders. Do you think Do you think Jonathan Guilford's father, when he said that, it makes a difference?
I think it makes it. I honestly don't think you have to be famous. I honestly don't think you have to hold weight to say it. I think it makes it. I just think is are they going to stand on business or not? And if they're going to stand on business, if it could be Caleb Williams and his team.
Well, because Caleb Williams has the name, but I'm talking about Jonathan Guilford. Do you think Jonathan Guilford's father, who did an interview and said that, do you think he gets the same traction?
Oh no.
Because I don't even know who the hell Jonathan Guilford
Right,
is.
they may make an example out of Jonathan Guilford.
I just made that name up. I don't even know who Jonathan Guilford is. I was just saying some guy. So he doesn't have the leverage or the power,
right?
So far as the name. And you notice somebody said John Elway did that as well. That might be a little bit before my time. I was a youngster when
I think he one of the first ones that did it. Was it Eli Manning?
I know Eli did.
It was Eli Manning.
Yeah, I know Eli did it. So anyway, that's interesting, man. That's interesting to find out. You got any other thoughts?
I think Deion talk. I think when Deion doing a lot of talking, and I think I just think it opens up a lot of doors. Right. I think you start thinking about, well, you're sitting in the middle of Colorado. Like, how do you feel about him being here in Colorado playing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about being in Colorado? And I think it starts opening up Pandora's box.
I think the difference in college and NFL is the time of year. Yes, it gets cold in Colorado, but football is over in November. It don't get cold till January, February. You know what I'm saying? Like late December, January, February is when it's really cold. You know, playoffs and so forth and so on. Real quick, some backstory. CW, he is a bi son, but you are entitled to be whatever you want to be here on this channel. CW, for the record, the Chargers actually drafted Eli number 1. Yes, he was traded for Phillip Rivers and some draft picks. So they drafted him. He didn't want to be there, and they used that as leverage to pick up, you know, I think a pretty decent quarterback in Phillip Rivers and some draft picks. So shout out to him. And then CW also said John Elway threatened to go play baseball if the coach drafted him. So, all right.
Just as good, Phillip Rivers?
Huh?
Phillip Rivers just as good as Eli?
Minus the championship, I think so, yeah. Deion Sanders did it too. Hold up, man. Wait a minute.
I think I was just thinking of that because I was like, dang, I know it was somebody else. And Deion Sanders' name did pop because he had options.
But the difference was, okay, I'll go with that. But I think the difference was, I think Eli was the only one to actually be drafted, and they used that as leverage to pick up a quarterback and his draft pick.
That's tough. Shout out to CW, man. Love Prime, but he's close to jumping the shark.
See, that's that bison talk. What does that mean?
Jumping the shark.
We from the crib, dog. CW he from New York, son. Ain't he from up there somewhere? He's a bison.
Jumping the shark.
What does that mean, CW?
Hey, assistant, what does the saying "jumping the shark" mean?
The saying you're referring to is "jump the shark." It means that something, often a TV show, has reached a point where it starts to decline in quality or veers into ridiculousness, indicating that it's past its peak. The phrase comes from an episode of the show Happy Days, where the character Fonzie literally jumps over a shark while water skiing, which many viewers saw as a sign that the show was running out of fresh ideas.
Use it in a sentence for me.
AI.
Sure. Here's how you can use jump the shark in a sentence. Many fans think the series really jumped the shark when they introduced time travel in the 5th season.
I was walking down the street and slipped and fall. Did I jump the shark?
No.
Oh no, I hope you're okay. Slipping and falling can be quite a shock. Did you get hurt, or are you all right?
I'm straight. Thanks for asking.
Hold on, let's go back.
I'm
Let's
glad
go
to
back.
hear you're okay. If you have any other questions or just want to chat, feel free to let me know.
All right. Hey, later tonight, it's me and you.
Good to hear that you're all right. If there's anything else you'd like to talk about or ask, I'm here to help.
That's kind of crazy, ain't it? Where we at, Hayes?
Bro, you know how many boyfriends she got? You know how many dudes sitting up there talking to her phone, and she like, "Hey, so how you doing tonight? Are you okay?"
You think how far? I wonder how far she go. I'm sure. I wonder how far
I
they
don't
go.
want to know.
They're gonna start making they're gonna start making personal ones, but your own personal one. That's you know what I'm saying.
Her voice sound a little it's like she got a little. I put it this way, she sound like she like hot sauce on her collard greens. If you know what I'm saying, she got a little Robin Givens in her. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, jump in the shot. I never heard that term. Appreciate that, CW. But he talking about from Happy Days. Lord have mercy.
I know, right?
But anyway, he said he's from West Palm Beach. I know, man. I need you to call in on the next show. Oh Lord. Hey,
What's
see, LMV. This is why I love LMV. Coach Hayes football and Chico's prime debate jump the shark. Friends like this, boy. Hey, with friends like this, who need enemies, boy? Nah, it ain't jump the shark. It got canceled. There's a difference. Anyway, so let me ask you this. Do you think that's a true statement CW just made? That Coach Prime has jumped the shark for the $2? Let me put that back up so we can read it. He says, love Prime, but he's close to jumping the shark. So based on what Shaniqua just said over there, your assistant, do you think that Coach Prime is kind of close to coming to the end and so forth and so on, based on what CW just said?
No. Heck no. I think we've been watching Prime for what, 20, 30 years? And at his elder age, it just revved up and nobody's you know what I'm saying? And it didn't bother anybody. I think he's talking
about the Colorado TV show, like that Colorado, not Coach Prime, the person, but do you think the Colorado era is about to jump the shark? I guess that's what he's saying.
Decline. Well, we only won 4 games, right? I mean, I think they're in a place where they haven't been in 20, 30 years. I mean, no.
Don't know about that. Can't say that. I can't say that. Not from winning record.
What?
They were just they won 1 game the year before. Prior to that, they were a 4 to 5 win team. They 3, 4, 5 win team each year. I mean, it wasn't like they've been one in some. They ain't been Kansas.
It's not about winning.
No, but I was just saying. You said they ain't been there 20 years. I'm just
they have not. No, their program have not been this significant in 20 years.
Okay, that's different than the record, though. I just want to make sure.
I'm saying. It's not about it's not about wins and losses.
But they'll take what you just said, Street. I'm telling you, Colorado folks different, dog. You got to keep them straight. Footballville said we ain't been there in 20 years.
They ain't. Yeah, the program has not been this significant in 20, 30 years. As far as back, I can remember 1994, Eric Bieniemy and Darian Hagan, and you know what I'm saying? That's about 30 years.
I only remember that because they used to come on TV at the crib. We ain't had no cable like that.
You don't remember Colorado was good with Pritchard?
Yeah,
but wide receiver and Darian Hagan and Eric Bieniemy, and they had that damn 3-man backfield.
Well, they had that. But what I'm saying, I can't ever say I remember watching any of their games. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'll just say because
one of my favorite teams.
Really, I was just saying it because of the way football was arranged. A lot of games were regional, so you didn't get those games. It wasn't internet where you could go watch the game. So that's all I'm just saying. I'm not knocking what
I
they
don't
did.
know, dog. Yeah, they're one of my favorite all-time teams. I was big on like how they ran the ball with the 3-man backfield, and I don't know. I like the way they played the game. I like their uniforms. You know what I'm saying? And I never forgot the name Bieniemy. Like the name stuck with me. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I wasn't a Colorado Buffalo fan, but I just thought their concept was cool with the colors and kind of like what he's doing now.
Told you, Street. I told you before we did this show. These people crazy. Look, Blue Moon. Thank you, Coach Prime, for providing fuel for content. Useless conversation. I told you they nuts. They nuts. That's the cult member. Those are cult members.
What are you trying to say? A useless conversation?
But I'm just saying, these are the things I be talking about. Like, tell these people funny, man. These people funny. If you're not telling them that it's useless. But anyway, shout out to Blue Moon, who I've never seen before. But thank you, Blue Moon, for coming by. Hope you hit the subscribe button.
You think Blue Moon a Colorado fan?
Of course.
Blue Moon, how many wins next year? Run it.
Blue Moon not a Colorado fan. Blue Moon is a new CU cult member. But Blue Moon can't tell you who the quarterback was in 2015. that.
How many wins next year, Blue Moon?
All right, Street, you about to open up that window. Trust me, I do it every Tuesday, 8:30.
I want to know.
Look at this. Look at that, Street. Colorado Colt versus the ILD squad. Oh, they're not gonna talk back. One thing about them, when you put them out there, they don't say nothing else. I'm telling you, they running high.
He coming. I got faith in him, dog. He coming.
Street. I bet you $5. I'll put it out there just so he could prove me wrong. I bet you $5 that he won't come back. She won't, whoever it is. We currently at 4:42 right now on the clock, 42:50 on the clock. By 43:25, that's over the 30 seconds. They won't say nothing. And you done asked that question already a minute ago.
JR say 12-0.
He laughed. He JR, I know JR boxing. JR stop. See, people take that and run with it, JR. I know you know better than that.
JR Colorado fan?
I know he's in the Colorado atmosphere, but I don't know if he's a cult member or not. I don't know. JR, are you a cult member or are you just a realistic fan? I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Cowell Mike says, Cole, you can tell us the last 30 UM quarterbacks and they still not winning. Go Buffs.
He said that like Colorado winning.
Now, Mike. I know you laughing at the crib right now, Mike. No, Mike. You already know. JR, Texas fan, he say. Colorado winning 8 games. Okay. I'm not saying they won't. I told you not going to respond. Look.
How did you know that, dog?
Dog, I've been doing this long enough. I'm telling you. These people crazy, man. These people crazy, bro. Yeah, JL Box says he's a supporter of Coach Prime. All right.
A supporter of Coach Prime. They got different levels of fans, huh?
Oh, I'm telling you. Hey, JR, real quick then. I know you said 12-0. Realistically speaking, what's your record prediction then? Realistically speaking. Put that up next for me, JR. And then I know he may have been playing. I don't know, but he may say 12-0 again. I don't know. LV. Go sit in the corner right now, LV.
She done got started.
Yeah, talking about JR. He's solid. 75.
75?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I want to play something for y'all, man. Can I play something for y'all?
Run it.
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit. Shout out to Rawhide Media. I want to play this thing. He has a thing called Raw Tunes, right? And this is hilarious. This is a live show that he did, right? I've actually been featured in a few of these. But this is a live show that he did. He did a cartoon about it. And this sums up Colorado fans as a whole. That's where she got this solid from. You know what, LMV, go sit in the corner right now. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Is this it right here? Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can put this on the screen. He already gave me the what you call it. He already gave me the love. He's solid. Street, I'm gonna play this, and I want you to really see. I want you to really see. This is exactly what happens. All right, hold on. Let me get to the thing. All right, I will say I want to do a disclaimer. You know, we don't really curse too tough on the show, but on Raw Hot Media, they get a little wide open, which is fine. But I want to play this because this actually sums up everything in a whole right here. And this is hilarious. You got people on here. You got people on here like Law Dog. This Law Dog right here, he's actually a Miami fan, and he be giving the Colorado people the business. All right, watch this. You ready, Street? I want you to watch this, though. This for real. Hold up, before we do that, got to get a love. Lawrence RBE, I'm trying to understand the issue. Elway and Manning manipulated the draft. Let me paint this picture. Atlanta is in a position. Draft Shedeur. Do they pass? All right, we'll discuss that right after this, but I want to play this. Hope you don't mind, Lawrence. All right, here we go. Check this out, Street. You watching this? Watch this, dog.
Oh, y'all niggas don't get it, huh?
Who's saying Jordan Seaton gonna start though? You speaking like that?
So, okay. Who am I talking to? Let's see you, Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, see you, Bucks. Let me ask you a question. hey, Endo, it's good to see you on the panel, my nigga. But back to you.
What's up?
See you, Bucks. If you don't, what's up, bro? If you don't start, who you starting?
If he don't start, you got a couple other cats. Shit, you got what's the dude name?
You don't even fucking know.
Connor. Hold on, bro. Slow down, bro. Don't try to fast talk.
Go ahead. I'm gonna slow it down.
You got motherfucking Connor. You got got Savion. You got
Watch this,
either Vince and any of them cats.
Right. Okay. No. Okay. No. Stop it right there. Come on. Let's stop it. Hold up. Let's talk about it. So the first person you named, Dave. Hold on. Damn, TV, get out of my way, bro. Let me have a conversation. So the first thing you talk about, David Connor. What he do last year? Injured. What he do the year before that when he was at Florida?
Played a little bit. He all right.
Played a little bit. What's a little bit?
He's solid.
What's a little bit?
He's solid.
Did he play?
He's solid.
Did he play though?
He's solid.
See, niggas just say anything. Okay, let's talk about.
Bro, that's a prime example. Prime example right there, Street, of what happens when you go to the dark side. He asked him, you gave all these names. When you asked, okay, what did he do? He's solid.
He's solid.
So did he play? He's solid.
He's solid.
That's all dog. That's exactly what you get. So shout out to Rawhide. Y'all go check him out, man. He been on here before. Y'all go subscribe to him, man. And that was not cut up. That was from a live stream. He just made a cartoon out of it. So people think like, nah, dog, ain't nobody just answer straight up like that. He's solid. He's solid. No, I'm telling you, dog, these people nuts, man. They nuts, dog.
Explain that to the people. Like, give more detail for people who really don't understand what you're trying to say about your interaction. Just about your interaction. With some of the fans. Explain it to the people in the chat.
All right. So when you talk about Colorado, and a lot of people who may follow my show, they see I do Colorado content on Tuesday. But when you ask questions like Law Dog, he said, okay, they were talking about Jordan Seaton, right? And he said, okay, if Jordan Seaton doesn't start, then who's going to come there? He gave off these list of names. And then Law Dog said, okay, so what about the guy that's good? No, he said, where did he come from? He said, Florida. He said, all right. What did he do his first year at Florida? Injured. All right. So what he did his second year? He's solid. No. Maybe you ain't hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, what did he do? He's solid. So how is he going to help the team? He's solid. There's no answer. They just talking. They're just like, because they listen to whatever they hear, and it's just, I don't even know how to answer it, dog. It's like, who's on first? What's on second, dog? It's like the old dog. They're like, who's on first? What's on second? You can't have a conversation with people, dog, because they're so over the moon about what's going on, but they don't really have any information to have a legitimate conversation. And that's why at the end you heard Law Dog say, man, y'all just say any damn thing.
He's solid. He's solid. I get it now. I get it.
Ask me a question, Street. Ask me a question. Watch this.
Coach Hayes, so I know you're happy that Colorado picked up one of the top offensive linemen in the country, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
But what about the other 4 dudes on the offensive line? Tell me a little bit about them.
And yeah, they solid.
No, a little bit more. Like go. Like tell me a little more. Who's the other tackle?
Oh, they solid. Mm-hmm.
Give me some names. Who's the right guy?
Let me see. You got I'm gonna say it like they said it because they never said none of the right name. You got Benson. You got what's the boy name? Came from Connor. You got yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So the offensive line should be better. Why? Right?
Yeah, because they solid.
I mean, there's people, man. Them people, them like.
Hold on, why you laughing? Hold up, but Streeter, why you laughing? Why you a hater?
Because I think some people are just
that's
fans,
the problem.
but they don't
That's
get
the problem. No, that's the problem. You're laughing, and see, you don't like it because you don't want to see a black man win. You don't want to see Deion Sanders win, and that's the problem right there with y'all. Y'all get up there and y'all laugh, and y'all don't want to see the man win.
No. I just wanted to know more about the offensive line, other than
they solid.
They're solid. They solid. Right. Darren, they hit you with that, dog. That's like arguing with a woman, dog.
Any other questions?
For what?
They solid.
You ain't answered the one I asked. What do you mean? So listen, moving on.
Solid.
Travis Hunter.
He's solid.
He's solid. He's solid.
Anyway, dog. All right, I gotta cut that off.
No, I mean, I think some people are just like they're just fans. They don't get deep into the game. They just root for their team. And it's like what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard they straight, and that's about as far as they go.
There you go.
Streeter hater.
Well, I got a better one for you. Not D Streeter. As long as you've been on here, look at it. Roger Dodger say Mark Streeter a hater. They get your name wrong. I didn't know your name was Mark.
Mark Streeter hater. Third fool, you get thrown right in the hater dungeon, huh?
Soon as you come to the dark side, boy. But anyway, man, we're just having fun. But there's another piece that came up, man, that came across the title today. I think it was Sports Illustrated. They said they made an op-ed, since we're talking Colorado a little bit here. An op-ed about, what was it? Travis Hunter, some NFL. Let me just read I want to read it right because I don't want to be like I'm saying solid. I want to make sure I read the title correct. Oh God.
He's solid.
Bro, if that wasn't the best like cartoon to sum it up. Okay, Sports Illustrated, which now when you say Sports Illustrated, people say that's not a reputable entity, but whatever. Op-ed, this is the title. Travis Hunter disrespected by NFL teams who don't believe he's a two-way talent. The subtitle is, there are many who need to accept that Colorado star player is different. What's your thoughts on that talent, on that the headline? Travis Hunter is disrespected by NFL teams who don't believe he's a two-way talent.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if they're, because we don't get guys in the NFL often playing two ways. I mean, so it doesn't seem earth-shattering to me that the NFL would say that.
Better remember, all right, now you got some fans in here. All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
I would love to hear what do they see him as?
I don't know. I said this. And you know I'm a defensive guy, dog. I'm a defensive guy through and through. And you heard me. I'm the dude that told Jane Williams should be a defensive end going to get the quarterback. I'm that dude. But I personally think that Travis Hunter is such a dynamic wide receiver, especially in today's game. I think he can break the game open. Not saying he can't play cornerback. I believe he can play cornerback at a super high level. But if I had to pick one, I would love to see him play wide receiver. That's what I would love to see. And y'all know I'm a defensive guy. I'll be the first one to be like, well, he a DB.
What's your reasoning? It's something you've seen? You think
Okay, so yeah. When I look at Travis Hunter play, well, first of all, his football IQ is ridiculous, right? I think he has a super good football IQ. He understands the game. He understands how to play the game. He can play it at a high level. And when he plays wide receiver, when I watched him playing, he does things. He makes miraculous and spectacular things happen when the ball is in his hand. I forget what game that was. Maybe it was Stanford, the spin move. I forget what game it was. But he caught the ball and made that spin move. When he went up and caught the ball and his leg kind of snapped back and he came up with it. Those type of things. When you play cornerback, you're limited to the ball. Now, you can do some great things without the ball in your hand. But the thing about him being on the football field at wide receiver, he is always a potential threat to the defense. Always. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, right.
You don't know at any given moment he can touch the ball. And that's why I think so. He is also dangerous because I do believe, and he's not the fastest, but he plays fast and he gets open. And even if it's not there, he can test the ball. He come down. The dude's athleticism is dumb in a right way. I'm sorry, Colt. I'm sorry.
So because of the potential impact that he can always make at wide receiver is why you're saying that.
Yeah, just being on the football field. Him being on the football field may change your coverage. It may make you change your personnel. It may even make you change your call. But him being on the defensive side of the ball, if I feel like he's a threat, I just go the other way. If I feel like he's that guy, I can do things. I can manipulate it. But when he's on offense, he's the manipulator.
Didn't it used to be a big deal for a guy to be that lockdown cornerback, take away one side of the field? You don't think it's as impactful anymore?
It is, but I don't know if he's a lockdown cornerback just because of overall speed. I'm just being honest. I don't think he's overall fast enough to be the lockdown guy in the NFL. Not college. We're talking the NFL. And so therefore, that's why I think it also lies a problem right there that you talk about overall speed. Bro, think about this. We just saw Will Shipley. Listen to what I'm finna tell y'all. Will Shipley just ran a 4.3. The running back from Clemson. 4.3s are just whatever. That's the running back, dog. Like 4.3 is like the average now.
Say what you really want to say.
No, what I'm saying, we just saw the middle linebacker from North Carolina State run a 4.4. We just saw Dallas Turner, defensive end, run a 4.4. So
say what you really want to say. Will Shipley, dog.
Will Shipley?
Right. So it seemed like
I don't say it disrespectfully. I'm just saying when he runs, he has good speed, but I did not know. I would never clocked him in a 4.3.
No,
I would never clocked him in a 4.3.
I wanted to.
I mean, it's 4.39, but it's a 4.3 regardless. So that's why I said at corner. Now, what makes him faster on the football field is this. because he can anticipate, he can see, he can do those things and be very good at it. He can play zone. He understands route combinations. He knows when this guy break here, look for the deep route over the top. He understands spacing concept. He understands levels. He understands snag routes. He gets all of that stuff.
Fast.
He plays fast, but I think dynamically, and I'm surprised I'm even saying that, but wide receiver I think would be awesome. What are your thoughts?
I think I would have to agree with you on that. I think more dynamic at wide receiver. I think more marketable at wide receiver. I think he's more entertaining at wide receiver. I think he helps the team a lot more from the wide receiver position. When it comes to because entertainment, when it comes to a lot of other things. So yeah, man, I'm with you on that one. Now I think throw him out there every now and then at cornerback somehow. Like, is there where in the NFL you see a reason to be? Hey, listen, to throw Travis Hunter out there every now and then?
No. From not being primarily receiver to corner. Mm-hmm. Not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying I don't see that. Now, what I will say is if you as a team decide to bring him as a corner and you give him a couple of plays on offense, yes. But I don't see it the other way around. I just unless you're just in an injury book, unless you're just in an injury situation where
I think he's a threat to take the ball. I like you said, he's very, very, very smart, and I think he poses a threat to take the ball. I'm gonna give you an example, and this is 7-on-7, so it's not equal, right? I remember Brandon Ennis used to play with South Florida Express. But he didn't always play with them. He played with another team, but every now and then they would pick him up and bring him on. So it was the championship. They was at Atlanta Falcons Stadium, championship, big time game. And he didn't always start because he wasn't a normal on that team. Mm-hmm. But halfway through the game, they threw him in on defense. They were down, and he instantly took the ball. He instantly, first play, got an interception, took the ball, gave the ball back to his team. Mm-hmm. I think Travis Hunter, like, remember that play against in the first game where they tried him on TCU and I don't know, they went at him on the goal line, down and out, and boom. Right. He took the ball. I think I have never seen it before, but I think that guy can strike fear sometimes in the quarterback, or make him think twice, or make him, you know what I'm saying? Just because everything in NFL is goddamn half seconds, and 1 second you bomb and another second the ball, half second the ball took. I've never seen a player used like that. But I don't know. He has a dynamic about him that he could get you the ball back or pose that threat.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. And I was going to keep this so all the Colt members, y'all could go run tell that. There used to be a thing called a squat corner.
Okay.
Right? Cover 2 corner, short area field. I think that's where Travis Hunter excels. Short distance within that 10 to 15 yard range. That's where I think he lives now as a corner, right? The squat corner position. If you look at a lot of his interceptions, short yardage, small areas, right? Where he's, like somebody said, he's more quick than he is fast. Where he can make a decision, he can decipher what's going on. He can dissect it as it's happening, but it's all happening here. If you look at those great interceptions, they happened in short spots, right? That one where he kind of fell on his knees and kind of caught that ball, which was an awesome interception. Right. Awesome interception, right? It was a hitch right there. I think it was almost a corner concept there, a corner hitch, smash concept, what I want to say. Catches it, boom. The one on TCU, they tried to run it and bring the guy out the back of the end zone. I'm out the backfield. Boom, he caught it. Now that is where he truly excels in his cornerback play.
Did you explain what a squat corner is?
Yeah, I just said like a cover 2 guy, short areas. Squat corners are the short area guys, right? The guys that they play that 10 to 15 yard range, basically like a cover 2 corner, right? Those are the guys. Zone corners are different. So like Peter said, zone. You got cover 3s. You got Alfaru. I'm gonna answer that. So you got cover 2s. You got zone play. You got 3 deep ball. If you saw deep ball, even against that Stanford game, remember he kind of got turned around back there on that deep ball. Not saying it doesn't happen. It happens to everybody because you got to give disclaimers out to the cult member. Everybody gets beat deep. Shut it up. But you got to treat them like this, dog. You got to treat them like a hostile witness, dog. You can't come in here playing, dog. They bite your head off.
A hostile witness.
Real, dog. You got to treat them like a hostiles, dog, because they come here tripping, man. Typing in all caps and everything. So, Alfaru says, nope, I disagree. Cover 2 corner has to play the run. I can't imagine him taking on Larry Allen over any pulling guard.
Travis Hunter tackles. Well, okay. Well, I'm here to tell you this, dog. I'm here to tell you this.
You're a football player.
For the people who think that any cornerback, right, is taking
on Larry Allen. Go take on Larry Allen.
Bro, listen.
Yeah,
listen. Those tight ends and those tackles and those guys and the cornerbacks don't look like they should be on the same field. They look like they play 2 different sports. So the cornerbacks are trying to figure this shit out every day. All the cornerbacks. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just a Travis Hunter. All of them are trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so I get where Alfaru is saying, but bro, ain't too many corners taking on Larry Allen, dog. Like, I get where you're coming from.
What was the Gator cornerback, light-skinned guy went to Pittsburgh maybe 6 years ago? Was really good. I don't think he lived up to light-skinned kid from the he played for the Gators. Played for the Gators.
Not Hargraves.
Was it Hargraves? Hargraves light-skinned?
You talking about Vincent Hargraves? I mean,
was it Hargraves? Joe Hayden. But these dudes be good in this comment section. Boy.
They be on it, boy. They be on it.
I remember I was at a 7-on-7 and they brought in Joe Hayden. They brought in Andre Johnson. They brought in light-skinned tight end, went to Washington Redskins, was supposed to be really good, got injured a lot. What was the Redskins tight end, man? Maybe 4 years ago. They'll say in the comment section.
From the Gators?
No, I don't know who he played for. But the Redskins' best tight end they had the last 10 years. Somebody will say it. Somebody said it was Joe Hayden, Andre Johnson, and it was the tight end. Somebody's going to say it.
Okay.
When I saw Joe Hayden standing next to the Jordan Reed, boy, these dudes good, boy. When I saw Joe Hayden standing next to Jordan Reed, Hayes, I said to myself, Joe Hayden has to tackle this dude. They play 2 different sports. Jordan Reed looked like a transformer.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Transformer. I don't know.
Bro,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
He was a big man. And Joe Hayden, the quarterbacks look like lawyers. They look like normal dudes.
Car salesman. Yeah.
And that's when I realized, like, damn. Like, he has to figure out how to tackle him. So for them to be saying that one cornerback has a problem with dealing with the offensive tackle, they all got a problem when the offensive tackle come around the corner.
Yeah. I'll say this. Can I say this? And I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. So a lot of people saying, my man said, Reeves not fast. But I don't think y'all really understand that. Also, Travis Hunter not the biggest guy out there, guys. He don't have a lot He don't got a lot of weight, dog. See, y'all got to look at all of that. Y'all, I don't think y'all really realizing. Yeah, Revis may not have been fast, but he was handsy. And he wasn't a little dude. Right. Travis Hunter might be 165, 6'1", 6'2". Now he taller because he walked up on he about 6'2", 165, 170. Hell, let's see what he listed as.
He's slim,
what
dog.
You got him listed as?
I've seen him. He's slim, dog. I've seen him. Boy, I got me some dinner waiting in there, boy.
They got him at 186, 185. I highly disagree. He 185. He may be on some supplements that has some fishing weights in his pocket.
He's super slim. He's slim.
I said Darnell Washington. Darrell Revis. I'm sorry. Did I say Darnell Washington? Darrell Revis?
You said Darrell Revis.
Okay, I don't know if somebody said Darnell Washington. Okay. So I say all that to say, and then when we see him, right? I'm not saying that a cornerback need to be a head buster. Travis gets you down. I'm just being honest. But that's not a bad thing, right? I always believe that. You don't got to knock the dude helmet off. I mean, it's a plus if you do.
Right.
Once you get him down, it's called tackle. It ain't called tackle the hell out of him. It's called tackle football, right? You don't have tackles and then tackle the hell out of them. Ain't two different categories. It's a tackle. So you get him down, I get it. But that's just what I was saying in regards to that.
Nah, bro, like, dog, yeah, at that level, man, these people look like they look like they supposed to be playing two different sports. They don't even look like they're supposed to be on the same field.
Nah, it's a different world, dog. You talking about big individual, like you talking about mutants, dog. I don't think people understand. A lot of these football players are mutants, dog.
They don't.
Especially in today's football with the supplements they take, they're growing faster, all of that stuff, bro.
They don't understand.
Oh, these cats are huge, bro.
No, they don't understand.
6'5", 330, and they ain't fat. Like, bruh.
You gotta own see how, dog. What your shirt say, man? What you got going on over there, dog?
My shirt say, this is my Friday shirt, man. It say every pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself. Every pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself. I just try to do something different, dog. It's Friday, man.
I might have to ask ChatGPT about that one. Every pizza is a personal pizza
if you believe in yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna go get me a large, dog. Extra large.
I'm gonna sleep on that one. You got on see how, dog?
I think I got one. Hold up. I know you don't have one because you keep asking me. Because you would have popped it up that quick.
I'm gonna have to sleep on that one.
What, my shirt?
Yeah.
That's messed up, dog. I don't see how. Oh, I got a great I don't see how. I'm gonna play it right here. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna play it. I don't see how this happened. I'm gonna let it play, and then I get it, but whoever's the recipient of this gift, I hope to God they're doing well. I really do. I hope to God they're doing well. Let me see if I can put this up here. All right, here we go. Check how crazy this is if y'all haven't seen this. This was on Twitter. The Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. All right, watch this, y'all.
Breaking news, a helicopter from San Diego carrying a heart for transplant has crashed in Los Angeles.
All right, Maria, we've got a couple pieces of video we want to show you, but basically they got the heart out, and you can see them taking it to the doctors here on top of this Keck USC hospital in downtown LA. The doctor is now going to move away from the helicopter. Two people, we understand, were hurt in this crash. Again, it took off from Gillespie Field, and then it was going to Los Angeles for this transplant. You see the doctor going here, and then suddenly hits this piece of metal on the ground and drops the heart. Unfortunately, right there, you see they rush over to get.
And we begin.
Bruh, how do you drop the heart, dog? It's already in a doggone helicopter crash. I don't see how It's not more than 5 people around this guy making sure the path is clear. The helicopter crash, I think 2 people were injured, but I think they lived. They were okay. The heart survived. The patient is waiting for the heart. All right, that ain't no different than you talking about after you died, you woke up dead.
No. The Reaper, hey, listen, man, it was his final destination. The Reaper was making sure he was getting where he's supposed to go that day.
So my question is, the funny thing is when they dropped the heart, you notice they went to pick the heart up, they left the doctor back there. I hope that wasn't the doctor that was doing the surgery.
10 seconds.
Like, Streeter, go in the corner right now. You got 7 minutes. Go over there.
10 seconds. Huh? God don't give me no germs. Devil don't give me no worm.
What do you say? God don't give me no germs. Devil don't give me no worm. I ain't never heard that one.
God don't give me no germs. Devil don't give me no worm.
I ain't never heard that one.
Put that thing there pumping, man. Put that thing back in there.
Street, I know you went to New Orleans. I ain't never heard that one before. I ain't never heard that one. I used to hear God made dirt and dirt don't hurt.
God made dirt don't hurt. Here go my own see how, dog.
You gonna play the LeBron one? There you go. I was waiting on this.
And the jury and all the other that don't matter means absolutely nothing. And I see a lot of these young kids, they get so unfocused about stuff that is so material that they can lose their focus. Just worry about the game. When you worry about the game, everything take care of itself. You worry about the game, you worry about your family, and then worry about the game some more. And be selfish too. It's okay to be selfish because you have to be a little bit selfish to be able to be great. Some people have to fall to the wayside at times.
I don't see how, dog. If you read through these comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how people hate themselves so much. First comment, man, shut up. You rich. Your kids have nothing to worry about, period. Oh, yes. Isn't Braun getting $7 million NIL money? Look. Bro. Dog, bro, listen. Oh, my God. What's going on? My phone just started talking for no reason.
Shaniqua said, what's up?
The difference, you came in this league with 100 M's, dealing Hummer. Oh, this says the kid that was driving a Hummer in high school. Bro. I don't understand why people hate themselves so much, dog. Because that's all it is a reflection of them looking at LeBron and only thing they can think about is he's filthy rich. He has nothing to worry about. I don't see how people just emotionally just fumble over themselves, dog, like that. Like, oh, you used to have chains and stuff. You drove home. Yeah, he did all the dumb shit. Now he's here with more wisdom and he's telling you, hey, man, it don't have to be that.
But can I say this?
Uh-huh.
Who's this? He didn't say you can't have that stuff. He said focus on these things and those things will come. So what I'm saying to you is he focused on those things and those things came. See, remember what he said. He didn't say nobody shouldn't have anything, just focus on the game.
You see,
he said focus on the game, focus on your family, and then focus on the game some more, and those things will come.
You see, Peter? This is what I'm saying.
Peter a little wild, dog. Sometimes you got that's one of them. He a little wild, dog. Nah, he can't talk about materialism when he was driving the Hummer. He sound see?
Exactly what I'm saying.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Dog, listen, do you guys understand that if you get to a certain amount of money in your life, you could drive a Hummer, you could drive a Lamborghini, you can do whatever you want to do if it doesn't bother your bank account.
Streak, you don't mind me saying this? Again, this is another situation. I'm gonna make a shirt. I know they probably got a shirt, but I'm gonna make my own.
Make the shirt, dog.
The shirt is gonna say, stop making the exception the rule. He is talking to all of the kids that are not LeBron James. Y'all are measuring up who he's speaking to. He's speaking to the 99% of other athletes out there in the world that don't have his talent to say, focus on the game, focus on these things, and those other good things will come. Yes,
Right.
you're not 6'9", you're not 240 pounds, you're not this, you're not that. Focus on these things. Focus on the game, focus on your family, focus on the game some more. And then those things will come. But for him, he was the top of the food chain. Jeremiah Smith, top of the food chain. These other guys, top of the food chain. But guess who you do have? You have guys who are not at the top of the food chain that we just saw in the draft. Focus on the game.
In the comment
The kid
section.
from FAMU, the kid from the receiver from FAMU, focused on the game.
But how does it get so complicated? In the comment section, did
Hey,
he say anything wrong? Anybody in the comment section? This is why Kanye started wearing that mask over his face. Because when the comments come from a faceless person, you can't judge it. Just take the knowledge. Anybody in the comment section, did he say anything wrong?
No. The problem is, dog, people down here look up there. And that's why you ever heard that saying it's lonely at the top? You know why it's lonely at the top, Street?
I know. I totally understand it. I totally understand.
No, but I'm saying, but it's lonely at the top because not a lot of room. It's not a lot of room. If you look at the pyramid, it gets smaller as you get to the top. When we all down here at the bottom, man, boy, look at LeBron, boy, he a hater, boy. And then when I get to the top, boy, look at Hayes, boy. Here. Now, me and you were just talking about how LeBron a hater. It's easy when we all complaining and bitching.
People saying he drove a Hummer in high school. Listen, he's telling you he did all these things. He's seen all the toys, and I'm here to tell you, hey, that ain't what it's about. I got all the toys. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what it's about. So I walked through the fire. I dealt with it to come back and tell y'all, hey, you're going to have to cut some people off. The material things don't matter. I got 8 Lamborghinis. They don't matter. And then all the people who are less fortunate, all they see is he rich. He ain't got no problems. Why he trying to help people?
And you know what I'm going to say, Street, to that? I don't mean this by any disrespect. It's just the first name that comes to my mind. So I don't mean any disrespect to this guy. And you clean me up if I'm wrong here. He is the difference between him and maybe a Kwame Brown. I don't know. I'm only saying that because he's popular. I knew he was a kid wasn't he straight out of high school kid too?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is look at the kinds of career. Maybe LeBron did focus on the game.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. True.
I'm not saying Kwame didn't focus on the game, but maybe didn't focus as much.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't have the work ethic. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe he couldn't.
So he's telling you there's a reason LeBron James had the Hummer in high school, but he's still playing, still the face of the league, still been almost 20 years in the league, still being paid at a high level, still is the man. Versus other guys who had the same opportunity, came out of high school, top-ranked players. Not saying their career is bad, because y'all always say, just because I say left, doesn't mean I don't like right. But their careers are not the same.
Right.
Maybe because they didn't focus on the game as much. Maybe. I don't know. But it's a common thread between all the people that focus on the game. Go look at Kobe. Always focused on the game, considered to go down. Look at LeBron. Look at the GOATs got the same formula. You notice that? LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
Right.
The ones we consider the GOATs.
Same formula.
Same formula, dog. The game. Matter of fact, hold up. I just fixed this joint too. All you mother. Your asses up.
LeBron is on that new bound. Yeah, though. It's just I understand exactly what it is. I understand, once you get to the top, all people see is money. They don't see you as a person. The man has created a media company, and if you pay attention to the movies they put out, the documentaries that they put out, they're trying their best to educate people, dog. They're trying their best to make you understand things you might not understand. But
Coach Prime, the greatest corner, he focused on the game. He used the name Prime to make his persona bigger. But behind closed doors, it's about the game. And y'all bash the dude. I'm telling you, you can't help us, dog. You can't
help us.
You can't,
All right,
dog. You
man,
can't.
You can't help us. Got me some dinner in there, man. I'm about to get on up out of here, man.
I got me a whole pizza. I'm ready.
Woo!
All right,
man. So listen, 786-459-9499. If y'all want to get down with IOD Squad, send a text or the link is in the description on Street Side. If y'all don't know what IOD Squad is, man, that's every day we go in there and trade. We put out the plays. You can see what we trading. We talked about crypto. We explained to people, hey, crypto down. What we're gonna do when crypto is down, where we go, what other cryptos out there. It is every day, bro. I mean, you don't gotta know nothing about trading. Just get in there, ask questions, because everybody in there are newbies. But you have to figure out a way for your money to make money if you ever gonna keep money. Period. Even Hayes brought some Bitcoin today, goddamn it.
I got $3, dog. That giant $3.12. Why you think I got pepperoni on the pizza, dog?
Peter say LeBron solid. He's solid.
He's solid. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Listen, next week, I got some things to take care of with the family. I may be on sparingly, but I believe Street You will be continuing going. We may have a
dog. We're gonna have a few stand-ins coming in. See
I
what
had
we
Jay
can find,
Leno.
man.
I had Jay Leno or somebody come on. But over 315 people in here. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Just something we want to talk about, something that popped across the ticker today. And it is what it is. But make sure you go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button on this side and that side of the street. And we'll make it happen, man. All the way from Colorado today, and the people down there chilling and in the snow or whatever it is. So with all that being said, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We out of here. Peace.
You.